Hello everybody, how are you? Welcome to Maths Pidgin. My name never changed, Mr. Mathz. Today, we will discuss set now, Abi? Set. Now, what is set? Set now a collection of things. When you don't collect things, you don't form set with that. If you be guy, think of set as your wallet. Inside your wallet, you get your bar, you get your credit card, and some other passports, some other things inside your wallet. So that your wallet na set. Abi? Then if you be bail, think about set as your handbag. Abi? Inside your handbag you get wallet again inside handbag, and then you get your handkerchief, you get your tissue, you get your makeup kits, and you get plenty things inside your handbag. Some babes, the kind of stuff when they carry inside handbag sef, even 40 feet container no fit collect am. So handbag, abi? Handbag na set, just see am as set, abi? If you be school pikin, your bag, your school bag, man, your school bag na set. When you get your books, your biros and pencils, your calculator, your everything. So your school bag na set where you collect your school materials, abi? So now, in fact, generally, even your phone na set. Now you make they call am handset. You get your everything inside your phone, your apps, your Facebook, your phone book, your WhatsApp, your calculator, everything inside your handset, abi? So now, what happen? When we talk about the notation of set, the notation of set means how they take identify abi sabi set, or the name as we dey call set, abi? How they take sabi set. Now, wetin we dey do be say, if we wan talk say set, or if we wan identify set, we wan give set name, we dey use capital letter. Like for a wallet now, we go use big W like this. We call am W na for a wallet. If na ladies handbag, we fit give am big ladies handbag. If na children's school bag, we go fit give am big S. Then wetin the set collect? So the things wey we collect inside, I say na your bars, abi, your money. So those things wey we collect inside the wallet, we go come use small letters to identify them. If na your money, make we use N as your money, abi? Then your credit card, make we use C, small c, as your credit card. Then you go put comma like this. And then your complementary card, so complementary card, if we use P for complementary, and the rest thing like this. Now, if this one na the name of your set, then the things wey you collect inside the set, we dey call them elements. The elements wey dey inside the set, we dey identify them with small letters. And then for this one, female handbag, I will get something like this. And then we get makeup kits, we get tissue, we get wallet to the inside, we get mirror, we put arm, and any other thing wey dey inside. For children's school bag, we go come tell them say they get books like this, they get pencil like this, they get calculator like this, they get plenty other things inside the set. Now, see wetin happen now. We dey use curly brackets like this to embrace all the things what we collect inside set. And then we use capital letter to identify the set and small letter to identify the elements of the set. Now, if you want to say this guy, the inside set W, go down like this. You need say M is an element in W. Abi? Now so we take right hand. For here, we fit say small r dey inside set B. Na so we take talk am for English. So for English, R is an element in set B. Now, what you want to talk about na how we dey take generate set. So we get three ways or three conditions for set. Abi? I write am three conditions or ways for set. Abi? So the first one is either we write down, sometimes we write down all the elements of the set. So, for example, if we write set A like this, we just list all the elements of the set. If we list 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, like this. So that the first one way we could take list set or one condition for set. Another one, I be the number 2. We fit describe, we just describe the set or describe the elements. Describe the element we make up the set. Example, Abi. Example, if we say the set A or let A be the set of all odd numbers. Odd numbers between 1 and 10. Another way we describe set. So we all say that our set A, we say all odd numbers between 1 and 10. So our odd numbers will be 3, 5, 7, and 9. The third rule now enclosing in braces na bracket. Any general rule, any general element of a defined property, associated, this one will go too much with the set. That's another way where we take generate set or arrange set. Abi, for example, set C like this, we can say all positive integer x like this. Then we'll put 2 dots like this. Abi? Then we'll write, and then we'll write something like this. And then we'll close our braces. So, another way we will take generate set be that, or another condition we will take generate set be that. So this one will read them as this: all positive integer x such that x is greater than 1 or strictly greater than 1 and less than or equal to 12. It means say the element of this set C like this. Now all positive integers, we know our positive integers 1, 2, abi? But we say that all positive integer where they above 1, so we get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So another way we will take generate the element of our set. So man talk am again. He say all positive integers x such that 1 is less than x and x is less than or equal to 12. Now so they read am. I hope so we understand. Now another thing we want to talk about na wetin they call finite and infinite set. Finite and infinite sets. Abi? Finite and infinite sets. Finite na something wey we go fit count finish. So if we get set A or set C like this, where we can list all the elements. If we go fit list all the elements of the set, like the previous one, where we don't list everything here now. We don't list everything where they here now. So this one a finite set because we list every element where they for this set. So this set na finite. But for infinite set, we don't fit list all the elements of that set. For example, if we call this one set A, if set A na infinite, for example, we say set A, we want describe them or give rule, we say all positive integers x. If we just say all positive integers x like this, and then close this braces, it means say now all positive integers now we want. So we go get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all positive integers. Now so we will go until infinity. So we don't fit list all positive integers now. Since we don't fit list all positive integers, then this our set now infinite set. So infinite set. I hope we get that. So finite set now the set where we go fit list all the elements. Infinite set now the one where we say we no fit list all the elements. Subset and superset. Abi? This one I go use an example. When we talk say you come my house. As you come my house now, I want to entertain you. I want to be hospitable. I can't give you orange. I can't serve you orange for plate. I can't serve you banana. Banana might be inside. So I can't serve you for plate, orange, banana, and pawpaw. I can't tell you Have at it. Just enjoy yourself. Now, how many options you get? The first option what you get is either you take everything, abi? You take everything. The second option is either you take orange alone. The third option, if you take only banana. The fourth option, you take only pawpaw. And then the fifth option, you go take, if you take orange and banana, the sixth option, if you take orange and pawpaw, and then the seventh option, if you take banana and pawpaw, and then the eighth option, if you decide say you will just tell me thank you, you know they take nothing, abi? So you don't take nothing. So now, inside all these options of combination of these three items, what I get, what if you take, all these ones now subset of these items what I give you. So if this thing what I offer you like this, if I call them set of fruit like this, and then your first option come be this one, we'll call this one B. So this one now the first subset, and then this one now the second subset. This one, now the third subset. This one, now the fourth subset. This one, now the fifth subset. This one, Jiba. And then this one, and then this one, I subset. So all these ones now subset of these sets. Now, this set now, when we say now from this set, we tweak all these options. This set now the superset. So now this one we call superset. That means say now set from which other sets they emanate, or from which other subset of consideration the ones from here now, all these other subsets will not contain exactly the same number of elements as the superset. All these ones, then they call them proper subsets. So we'll call from here now to here. All these ones were inside like this. Aside from this one, this subset will collect the same element of the superset. All these ones now proper subsets of our superset. The quality of set. Now, we go talk say two sets they equal. Two sets like this, they equal if every element what I get for A, they for B too. If every element what I get for A, they for B too, then we will say the set they equal like this. So now every element we get here they here. So therefore A they equal to B. My quality of set is that. Abi? Aha. Now make we talk about universal sets. Universal sets. We talk about unity sets and empty sets. And empty sets. Universal sets na set wey carry all elements what we dey talk about, or all the elements what we dey consider na universal set. Like for this place wey I dey talk about subsets and supersets. This set will contain all the elements what we describe for this subset. Now universal set of these subsets what we talk about. Unity set na set wey get one element. Set wey get one element. So if I say A get one element like this, A. So A na unity set. Abi? Now empty set. Empty set na set wey no get nothing. Abi? The name dey for the title and the title dey for the name. Abi? So something wey empty mean say e dey empty. So na wetin dey there. Empty set na set wey no get nothing, no get element. And na so we dey denote am. Na so we dey write empty set like this. Or we go on write am like this. Na so we dey write empty set. Complement of a set or set complement. If I get set A like this, to complement this A, I go write it like this, A complement like this, or A prime. Shey na so we dey denote am. Or we go come write it like this, A complement with small c for top. So I get set A, and then this one are the complement, abi, of set A, or this one are the complement of set A. So if I get set A with elements 1, 2, 3 like this, and then I come to look for the complement of A, that means say e get universal set where I collect this A from. So for that universal set, the complement of A na all the elements wey dey for the universal set wey no dey inside A. All the complement wey dey universal set wey no dey inside A. Abi? So now, I hope say una get wetin I dey mean. So I get universal set wey contain element like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 like this. Abi? This one like the universal set wey contain all these elements. And then this one like A wey get 1, 2, 3. The complement of A na all the elements wey dey universal set wey no dey inside A, wey we no fit find for A. Abi? Cardinality of set. Na so they call am cardinality of a set. This one simple. Cardinality of a set na number of elements wey the set carry. Wey the set carry. And we dey use n like this, then for inside bracket, we can write the set, and then we do it like this. Now so we dey take identify or denote or give sign of cardinality of elements. So wetin this one mean na cardinality of set A, then we can write the number of elements. Example, for this my set A now, I get 1, 2, 3 elements. So the cardinality of A, that means number of elements of set A, we can write 3 elements. And so we go write that. For this one, we go say the cardinality of A complement like this, we can write am as 1, 2, 3, 4. We can write am 4. And then the cardinality of our universal set like this, we can write 7 elements. So now 7 elements. So we go stop here for today's class. I hope so this class makes sense. If it makes sense, you know now, you know what you go do. Subscribe, thumbs up, and leave comments. Abi, thank you.